dejarme respirarlo. Un nuevo día me recibe brillando.
Alright people, it's Chaos. 15 game win streak, over 13,000 VC. We're looking for 16 right now. Okay, so let's get it in, shall we? Come on, let's do it up and do this cup. This guy just quit on us, so we're not fucking with him. We don't like quitters. We do not like quitters. Nope, we're good with quitters. You a Fitbit. You gotta quit quick. Yeah, that's you. It's a tidbit. Come on, let's go for 16 in a row. We're thirsty. Nah, this guy keeps quitting, so we're not gonna fuck with this guy. His name is Sai Fogelwitz. His name is Sai fucking Fogelwitz.
Pues están en todos lados.
Come on, there's 600 people online. Come on.
Reinan debates estériles para un mundo infectado. Dan lecciones de verdad, belleza, virtud y moral. Pero ¿en qué lugar? Deja hueco a la felicidad. Agito el veneno y te explico qué mito rompemos. No evito lo bueno, mi micro y trinitro tolueno. Si al fin conocemos que es finito, te invito a que estemos a solas en mi escrito. El infinito será menos, sumergidos a 1000 metros en el grito de tus miedos. Solo hay eco de
Yo, be a real team, bro. Fuck the Cavs and fuck the Warriors. Pick a real team.
No hace falta que entiendas qué está pasando. No hace falta que sepas que estamos viendo. Haciendo juntos una curva.
He's running to the Cavs and the Warriors. Watch. He's gonna run, and then we're not fucking with him. He's a bitch.
Solo déjame inundarte de palabras que te llenen.
Okay, you want to get roughed up with them? Okay.
Es tu última jugada.
We got that 15 game win streak, bro. You're about to be 16. And the last game, Kawhi Leonard had 59, so... And you got a bad record. You're definitely taking the L. It's time to dominate. Fuck the Cavs and fuck the Warriors. Everyone picks them. You have no idea what you're doing. No idea. You're just doing it because you're trying to keep up with Ether. He has no idea what he's doing. No idea what he's doing at all. He's about to take the L.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Norris Cole is out there with Adams. Then it's Enes Kanter, and it's George in at the 3. And for the Spurs, Green teams with Leonard on the wings. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Gasol at center. Tries a 3 off the inbound. San Antonio with the rebound. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponents.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. That has to make you feel good as a group. That's a quick foul to pick up here in the opening quarter.
Leonard with the ball. Dishes it to Green. No good on the 3. Got a piece of it. Parker kicks to Gasol. Parker with it. Westbrook picks him up. A nice shot by Gasol.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to talk with Billy Donovan for a moment. With the season series tied at 1, all he talked about was the difference between the win and the loss. One thing that stood out to him was how much more intense they were on the defensive side in the game they won, adding, if we want to get the win here tonight, we're going to have to come out like wild men on D. No letting up for all 4 quarters. Let's just watch how intense this one is, guys.
Thanks, Doris. Well, guys, give us your thoughts on that.
Well, I think for a team that has the ability to control a game with its defense, that's where I would expect the focus to be.
And that's exactly right. I mean, if they're going to play to their strengths, they should be pouring a lot of effort into their defense. I think coach is coming into this one with the right mindset.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Adams, right side. He's up against Gasol. And it's blocked by Gasol.
Certainly not the dream start they were hoping for, going 1 for 4 early.
And Parker, here we go. Right side Gasol feeds to Leonard. They get it again.
Boy, he's got a nice looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, and a lot of times he'll still knock those down no matter how good the D is.
Westbrook, no good.
They've had a cold start so far. Just 1 of 5 from the floor here early.
And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Nick Collison's checked in for Enes Kanter. And here's Green outside. Offensive rebound, Spurs. Tries to keep it alive. Gasol passes to Leonard. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Open shot, George. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
A nice shot by Aldridge.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. And it's the Thunder with the ball. They trail by 6. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Parker kicks to Green. The Spurs rebound.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
For 3, Westbrook. No luck. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Leonard with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. And that one's good. Parker. Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder winning their last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And we're able to overcome what was a really poor shooting night. And you're not going to be able to win with a percentage as low as theirs that often unless you defend.
No style points earned for sure, Greg, in that game. But they did hit the big shot when they needed them. And oftentimes it's not what you do as much as when you do it.
And now it's Leonard running. Here we go. All the way.
And I also think he might have played a little football, Steve, because he's excellent at intercepting passes. I mean, that seems to be his calling card defensively.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for San Antonio.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, another thing they've done well, guys, this first half is challenge shooters and change shots. A bunch of block shots early.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Al Singler, he's checked in for Adams. Jimmy Butler comes in for Norris Cole. And Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Doug McDermott. And George gets it to go.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
San Antonio leading by 5. drive by Game.
What are you
Can't get
doing?
it to fall. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And so it's San Antonio with it. Parker passes to Bertens. Leonard dishes to Gay. Out to Parker. Intercepted. Here's George. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of the night. And he knocks down the first one. A different look now for San Antonio. Anderson, he's checked in for Ginobili. And Joel Anthony's subbed in for Dwayne Dedmon. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throw. Beautiful to watch.
The drive by Game. Ginobili. Ginobili left side. Bertens, the pass to Ginobili. Spurs passing it around. Pass to Bertens. Shot's good on the assist by Ginobili.
You know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to DM up.
And George, here we go. Abrinas. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. George, he's covered by Ginobili. The Thunder shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Not a strong suit for this group, just around 71%.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
And the Thunder making a switch here. And Cantor drops them both. Spurs leading by 7. Parker kicks to Gay. Back to Parker. It's Gay on the wing. Out to Parker. On the wing, Green. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. The players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Not much room to operate offensively. The defense has been stifling through the first.
Greg, they haven't given up a lot of easy chances at all.
Parker and Danny Green are your 1 and your 2. Then there's Ginobili. And it's Bertens in at the 4 spot. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Parker passes to Bertens. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
Thunder trailing by 10. He dishes it to Grant. Hits the 3-point bomb. Grant's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And the call will be against Nick Collison. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the defense.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
San Antonio calls timeout. Some big men who, when they get it in tight, are as close to a sure thing as we've got. Here are the top field goal percentage leaders among NBA centers and power forwards. fourth spot is held by Kyle Singler.
And most of the guys on that list have that unique combination of power and finesse. I mean, a very physical presence with an equally soft touch.
Yeah, and you've got to have a mix of options if you're going to shoot a high percentage like these guys do. You've got to be able to establish good position, and then you've got to have a nice feel around the bucket with both hands.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Just trying to get a break in the action to clear some heads here. I mean, they've gone ice cold, and not a bad idea to give them a little quick breather.
Yeah, they needed the timeout here. Anything to try to get them to forget about the missed shots and get themselves back on track. Kevin, to see how the Spurs are doing in the NBA statisticals currently. Second in blocks, 9th in free throw percentage, and they're in the top 10 in fewest turnovers per game. And they really do emphasize taking care of the ball.
And how about that sky-high ranking in terms of blocks per game? Sometimes that can indicate a team's allowing too many drives to the rim, but it's sure nice to have bigs who can send it away as a last resort.
Leonard with the steal. And oh, here we go. Gage got it, the fast break chance. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. Cantor dishes to Grant. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Cantor kicks to Grant. Offline with his three. San Antonio leading by 10. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
That's the risky run by staying out there as he picks up his third.
Gay passes to Bertens. Again, the Spurs good for two.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Cantor kicks to Grant. Backing down. It's deflected. It's stolen by Green. And now it's Leonard running. Here we go. All the way.
How about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Manu Ginobili unable to get his shot to go. And there's the pass to Abrinas. Shot to stop the run. And the shot is good. Abrinas has got his second basket of the game. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Adams, he's checked in for Kyle Singler. Norris Cole comes in for Jimmy Butler. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Nick Collison. And it's Doug McDermott in for Andrew Wiggins.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Westbrook kicks to Roberson. Dives for it. Parker with the steal. The drive by Green. Parker outside. Westbrook with the steal. And he commits the intentional foul. So here's Westbrook. 20-point game for him in the win against Memphis.
Yeah, and talk about his scoring. I mean, Kevin, with the defense trying to pressure him, he did a good job of getting them to overcommit and getting himself to the line. And that's what you like to see from a competitor. Really able to just shake off that poor first quarter and focus on the here and now.
And that one's good. Parker.
And a great job of taking advantage of the steal there to get those easy ones in transition.
You know, that's exactly how you draw it up, Greg, on the board. I mean, good defensive work, aggressive play in the open court. Those two things are hand in glove when they work together.
Stolen by George. Westbrook with it. Now Green defending. Open shot, George. San Antonio making a switch here. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
San Antonio making a switch here. Gay's checked in. George, that's a two-pointer. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. George has got 7 points. There's the bucket. Good. And the Spurs lead by 17.
And something else that comes to mind with him is how many guys he's given the poster treatment to. I mean, flying high to power one down while the defender stands there looking for mercy.
Watching the line there, that'll be a backcourt violation.
And a moment here to check out the stats for Aldridge. 17th in rebounding, 18th in scoring, and of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in blocks per.
You know, just like you were saying, he's one of the better rebounders in the league. He just has that knack and that tireless work ethic that really galvanizes and energizes his teammates.
George, he's covered by Gay. Patterson dishes to Westbrook. Goes back up. And it's Adams getting it to go.
They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
San Antonio calls timeout. Checked in for San Antonio. Ginobili comes in for Kyle Anderson. Parker against Westbrook. Here's Leonard. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
Well, it's hard to believe that we're at this point in the game and he still hasn't registered a single point.
Leonard, the pass to Green. He passes to Aldridge. Here's Pertinis. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And through one half, it hasn't. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
Some excellent numbers in this one for Green. He has 9 points, and the steals are starting to pile up for him also.
And Clark, he's really gotten into their heads because of it. I mean, guys are on the lookout for him, always worrying about where he is.
So for Oklahoma City right now, they've got Adams. Enes Kanter is out there with Norris Cole. And it's Westbrook in at the point. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And one of the trademarks of the many best point guards in the league, their ability to score in addition to distribute. So here now a look at the top scoring point guards this season. Doug McDermott, 4th.
And this is a group of guys who have that uncanny knack to simply score and put points up while they find ways to get the rest of the team involved. Really the complete package.
And to me, that's what makes them so special. I mean, they don't have one way to punish you offensively. They've got several. You want your point guard to be the most versatile player on the squad, and these guys are.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Here's Roberson following the bucket by the Spurs. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
You know, that's hard to explain that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
Here's Parker with the 3. Leonard kicks to Gasol. Out to Parker. Pass to Leonard. From past the arc. But they'll get another chance. Gasol drives in. The dish to Leonard. Jacks up a 3. And that one's good. Leonard's got 9.
You know, that wasn't doesn't matter. He doesn't need a great look to knock down the three.
Now, here is George. He's got 9. Fires it up. And he knocks down the jumper. 11 points in the game. Here's Gasol. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet. And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger. Playing smart offensively in the first half, no doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
Green dishes to Aldridge. Back to Green. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Green's got 12.
And also, Steve, I think he's the definition of a lockdown defender. It doesn't matter what style of player he's up against. He can handle just about anything that's thrown at him.
They get it back. The kick out to Westbrook. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Westbrook's got his first 2 points.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
It's Aldridge penetrating from deep. Green, and Roberson pulls it down. George covered by Parker. The shot by George, no good.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Westbrook, no good.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
Roberson the pass to Westbrook. He kicks to Patterson. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. George with the ball. He's picked up by Parker. It's tipped. Leonard with the steal. Aldridge up on top. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.